I'm 50 years old. I had tried probably just about all the diets out there.
Why you're always hungry when you're trying to lose weight. This has got to be, in my opinion, the biggest reason why people struggle to lose weight, because there's nothing worse than trying to follow an eating plan and you feel hungry all the time. You know, you wake up in the morning, you feel hungry straight away, you have your breakfast, you still feel hungry, you've had lunch, you're hungry, and worst of all, before you go to bed at night, you're still feeling hungry, because we know where that leads to. It leads to you creeping into the kitchen and into the cookie jar. So we need to be able to resolve this issue of not feeling hungry when we're eating healthily and we're trying to lose weight, because the reality is when you're trying to lose weight, you have to go into a calorie restriction. There's no other way around it. You have to reduce your calories. But if you're reducing them in a sort of a random way, then you are going to feel incredibly hungry and you're not going to be able to sustain it. That's just borne out by the fact you're on this video listening to me today, because you're experiencing it. The good news is we can get around it, because I've implemented a little protocol that I've used for myself personally that's helped me to lose weight, and I've used it with all of my clients pretty much, as you can see on screen now. Gaenor used the information I'm about to share with you, lost 85 pounds. Katie used the information, lost a load of weight, 40 odd pounds. Marie lost 50 odd pounds. So this works if you implement it. Now, before we dive into this information, if it's the first time on this channel, you don't know who I am, my name is Eric Simpson, online weight loss specialist, and I just want to offer you an opportunity to gauge where you are in terms of your weight loss journey right now by inviting you to take my free weight loss boost assessment. There's a link in the video, you can click on it, answer 5 simple questions, takes you about 3 minutes, and it'll give you an idea as to where you are right now in terms of your weight loss journey, so you can better position and use the information I'm about to share with you. So let's dive into this information and how we can reduce the hunger levels when we're trying to lose weight and we are on a calorie deficit diet plan, which is what we have to be on. So first thing to think about is the type of food you're eating. Number one, you want to be thinking about, just as a general mindset shift when it comes to eating food, you want to be aiming to eat more nutritionally dense food that's low in calories. An example of that would be, a good mixed salad. You could eat a whole bowl of salad that is worth next to nothing in terms of calories, but is very, very high in nutrition. And why is that an important concept to get on board early doors? Because when you understand that your body, and you probably understand this anyway, but when you understand and you really embrace it, your body craves nutrition, it doesn't crave calories per se. At a cellular level, the body's saying, I need certain macronutrients, I need certain elements to make my cells function so I can do all the bodily functions I need to do, and so I can conduct my normal day's activity, whatever that is for you. So just have that as a general overarching idea that you want to be shifting towards nutritionally dense food that is low in calories. Okay, so specifically, what is the thing that we need to be implementing into our diets that's going to make the big difference to help us reduce this feeling of not feeling hungry? As I say, I've used this myself, I've used it with my clients as well. When I've analysed clients' diets, when I first start working with them, this thing is 99.9% of the time really, really low. And what is it? Protein. And you probably think, oh, here we go again, protein. Well, I'm going to talk about protein, not just in terms of why you should have it, but I'm going to give you a formula that you can use with guidance with your medical advisor, of course. I'm going to give you a formula that you can use based on where you are now and where you want to get to. So I'm going to use a number of 10 stone in terms of weight. You pick the weight that you want to pick and use this formula to calculate how much protein you need to be consuming on a daily basis. So if it's 10 stone, that's the weight you're going for. It's 14 pounds in a stone, so 10 times 14 gives you 140 pounds. So you want to be aiming to consume approximately 1 gram of protein per pound of your target body weight. So that would be 140 grams of protein per day. And I'm telling you now, eating 140 grams of protein a day is not an easy thing to do. And when you start to consume the amount of protein you need to consume to match your target body weight, you are going to find your hunger levels dramatically drop. Now, you still need to be eating a certain amount of fat, body fat, because we need to have fat in our diet because it's good for a variety of processes. Carbohydrates, we really can cut that to an absolute minimum. In fact, I recommend to my clients, try and get your carbohydrates ideally from vegetables, salads, that sort of stuff. The other sorts of carbs, yeah, if you have to have rice, bread and pasta, have them on a really minimal level, but get your protein up, because most people are lacking in protein. So protein is going to be good for satiating your hunger levels. It's going to be good for helping to repair muscle, and it's going to be good for helping to build muscle. And that's really important because as we age, once you get past roughly the age of 30, we start to drop anywhere between 5 and 10, up to 10% in lean body mass, which means our metabolism starts to drop. So not only will protein help you in terms of your hunger levels, it's going to help you to build and sustain a good metabolic level. So there's lots of wins for eating protein. So follow the formula, calculate it, start eating that way. If you have any questions at all, let me know. And don't forget, you've got that free assessment you can do below. There's a link in the description. That, along with this information combined together, is going to get you off to a fantastic start. Until the next video, take very good care and bye for now.